Hello there. I am back. I was not well for the last few days, so I have not been riding. But the vlog I was planning to do on a detailed review of my Classic 650 as I completed 1,000 miles is due, or overdue, I should say. So, as I'm starting to feel better, went to the gym and connected with a friend who also has a Royal Enfield, has a Super Meteor 650. We decided to kind of go out together just for a quick ride. So, I'm going to take you along. The bike is ready, always ready. So, we're going to do a short ride. I don't know how long we are going to be riding today. No plans yet. So, I'm going to meet him and then we'll figure out. Let's go. Yeah, let's get ready. By the way, it's very, very hot today. Illinois is finally welcoming its summer weather. It's about 90 degrees, very humid. I am really not thinking or just just really battling trying to figure out should I wear this jacket or not. I am always the one who wears or propagates wearing gear, the right gear while riding. But these are one of those days where you sort of start to question your choices. I'm still going to bear it. Yeah, this is pretty breathable, but when the motorcycle is not moving, then it becomes a trouble. And we've chosen the time in the evening to ride, so hopefully this will be much better overall. Let's see. All right, we are ready to go. My friend is going to meet me at the nearest Starbucks. We are meeting in about 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. It is crazy hot, man. It is hot. Riding with the jacket on, and I've put on the gloves also. Again, from a safety perspective, this is important. But oh my god, it is troublesome. When the bike is moving, it feels fine. To be honest, it's not that bad when the bike is moving. There is enough ventilation in the jacket, but when you come to a standstill, and that too when the sun is shining hard, it is a completely different thing. So this time has its advantages. The traffic kind of dies down, so it is very comfortable from that point of view. The heat is coming down. I don't think it is anymore 90 degrees. So while I get there, I want to answer or address a question. I met somebody um, this week, and they wanted to get some information on the motorcycle, and they told me they've had the motorcycle license for over a decade, but they've not pulled the plug on a motorcycle. So that itself doesn't tell me a lot about their interest, right? It in fact shows their disinterest in this thing, right? So, anyways, not judging anything too soon. So they were asking me about the gear, and if they can rent a motorcycle and ride along, and things like that. I told them about the bike I have, the gear I have, whatever I've purchased till now, etc., etc. And then he was more interested in knowing what groups I ride with, and where do I go, etc. And I explained to him that most of my rides are basically solo rides. I just ride by myself. I have been part of several groups on Facebook through this friend of mine as well. But to be honest, I think if I look at my personality, I'm not a riding in a group type of a guy. Too many boundaries, too many constraints sort of drive me away from it. So I told him, I said, I've done very recently, I drove down to Starved Rock, which is about 54 miles from my home, one way. And I said, I went to Starved Rock, and then I've been to Kankakee. And he was very surprised when I told him that I just did a solo sort of a trip of 50, 60 miles. And this is the thing, right? It surprises me. 50, 60 miles riding by yourself is nothing from my point of view. And moreover, if you don't enjoy riding motorcycle by yourself, and the only draw you have is to ride with people, then I don't know how well you will enjoy that actually. Because my basic rule about this is that you must enjoy riding enough that you want to ride by yourself anytime, anywhere, and should not be dependent on any type of group to ride with. So that's a red flag. So the guy was so surprised, he made such faces as if I've said something extraordinary. So let me know what you think. We are reaching Starbucks. My friend is here. हाँ जी. अरे यार क्या बोलूं, मैं 5 मिनट सोचता रहा. Alright जी, we have figured out directions and we are going to Minooka. It's a 18 mile approximately ride. Should be pretty fun. The weather is starting to get so much better. Yeah, my other friend has the Super Meteor 650. He's had the bike for a few years now. Look at the truck, by the way. Crazy. Yes, all the bells and whistles. So this should be fun. We were chit-chatting about the motorcycle. So we'll be taking 248 and then going down. Yeah, this is going to be a nice route. Hopefully we won't have a lot of traffic today at this hour. This is the path I've not taken before, so I don't know, couldn't predict what it would be like, but hopeful that the evening is setting in so we won't see a lot of traffic. Let's go. Yeah, so let's talk about the thing I was discussing before. See, motorcycling, yeah, people ride in big groups. I am not the one to judge anyone. If people enjoy that, that is fantastic. Sometimes you make a very good set of friends, and then it is no more ordeal to get together and sort of plan a trip. Rather, it is a fantastic time to get together. But just for the sake of riding in a group, finding a group, just for the sake, is not my cup of tea. I prefer to ride alone. Generally, I have this friend of mine, a good guy, and I enjoy riding with him, having some good conversation before that, and then ultimately it's all about the road. So what I'm trying to say is, if somebody is coming into motorcycling just for the sake of riding with other people, you might end up being very disappointed, because with groups, each of the group can have their own personality. Some of the groups are a lot simpler and easier, some may have a lot of constraints with them. So you have to kind of figure out what is your style. But for the enjoyment of motorcycling, you have to be the one who enjoys your own company. I mean, ride for your own purpose, for your own enjoyment. Learn to have fun with yourself. Enjoy the freedom and the solace which comes with riding motorcycle. Enjoy the fact that all your senses are engaged when you are riding a motorcycle. I mean, that itself is the outcome or the prize you're looking for from riding motorcycle. Yeah, I mean, with time you will come across people, you know, with whom you match the same wavelength, and then it's a different story. The road is just phenomenal, yeah. I'm so thankful Sudhir introduced me to this path. Never seen this before. It's all farmland as far as we can see. Yeah, we are really in the outskirts now. Beautiful, beautiful place. Couldn't have chosen a better place than that. The rock garden supply. Wonderful place to come down for a ride. Most of the ride, not a lot of lights. There are lights on this road. There are cross sections with other smaller state roads. But so far we've been fortunate. We didn't have to stop at a lot of them. We've got green lights on most. And we are actually coming up to the point where a ride should end. You can see there is Minooka far away. You can see the water tank. So we're going up there. There is a huge solar farm here. Looks like a very, very big solar farm. Yeah, so we're going up to Minooka and then we should be turning back. So my turn is coming up in about 2 miles from here. But so far so good. Love that abandoned house. Again, I think what I need is a whole day to myself, pack my camera with me and come out to these places and also do some photography. Just not drive, keep stopping, keep taking pictures. That would be amazing. And here we are entering the town of Minooka, a nice place to call home. Now I want to know what is this purple light, blinking light means. I'm gonna go home, find out about it. And now we're coming into the town. Starbucks is here. There we go, that's our destination. Alright, time to go back. That is Sudhir Bhai's bike. It's her Super Meteor 650. And this is our baby. And we are ready to go. This time around, I'm going to be following his lead. Okay. Alright. It's a beautiful evening. Sudhir Bhai's Super Meteor. That's the side angle. This is a beautiful bike also. I was considering buying a Super Meteor initially, and then I got to know that Classic 650 is about to be released, and then I sort of decided to wait. The ride back should be about 35 minutes from here. And it should be equal fun. Alright, so one of the things I was talking to Sudhir about was my tomorrow's plan. I have to go to Chicago. I have to go to the city for a conference. I'm going to be there for 2 days. I was planning to go from Naperville on my motorcycle and park it at the hotel. A couple of problems which I'm coming across. Parking is not one of those, by the way. There is valet at the hotel, and I'm pretty sure they have enough space for a motorcycle in their garage. It's a nice hotel, so parking should not be a problem. The big problem is tomorrow storms are expected in the area, and we've been having thunderstorms and rain for last 3-4 days. A lot of rain has come down, so tomorrow afternoon there is a very high chance of thunderstorms in the entire area. Now that kind of makes things tricky. And I think this afternoon, I even asked ChatGPT about it, and asked it to kind of look at the weather patterns and tell me what is the best opportunity, best time for me to leave. So ChatGPT recommended that I leave around noon to avoid the storms or reach there before 2 o'clock. That's a weird window for me. I have meetings, so this will be interesting. I am still thinking about it. But in case I get to go there, it will be fun to capture everything on the motorcycle. Let me know if anybody watching has done a ride from a suburb to Chicago for work on a motorcycle. I think it will be pretty cool. Riding into the 4-star or whatever, this 5-star hotel, and getting to the valet on your motorcycle. That will be something. And now we are riding through dark. It is really getting dark. This is also a good test of the throw of the light. I had done a night riding experience video before. If you've not seen it, go check it out in some of the videos I've posted. But now we are in the rural areas, so there is no lights around. We are limited to the lights from the oncoming traffic and the light of a bike. And that is where I feel like it's a fairly below average throw of light on the motorcycle. It can be a lot brighter than this. So this is not the best thing about the classic 650. And by the way, this is a beautiful curvy road. Look at the road. Look at Sudhir Bhai's bike also. It's phenomenal. And now it's a left turn, left curve. This is a beautiful curve road, by the way. While coming, I was so happy to see it. Yeah, but truth be told, I don't think the experience is bad at all with these lights on the Classic 650. I think they're decent. So I am not facing any challenges riding with this bike in the absolute pitch dark when there is no light from anywhere around us. So truth be told, that's what I would think. I mean, can the lights be brighter? Absolutely. I think there is no limit to the upside. You can go a lot higher in terms of the upside. But the lights are pretty decent. I don't think I have any complaints against it as such. Sudhir should be leaving shortly. I am about 6 miles out from home. So Sudhir is going to say goodbyes. We just were chatting on this signal. I was not recording at that time. Said goodbyes, but he'll be turning soon on 248, and then I'll go to Route 59 and then take a left. But so far so good. Thank you so much for joining. If you came along the ride, and I don't even know what is the kind of footage we have right now. It's absolutely pitch dark here, and yeah, so there may be a challenge. The footage itself may be
absolutely useless to post anything. But we'll see. All right, guys. Cheers. Bye.